It's your girl Meshia Meshia back with another video. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Meshia. To my OG subscribers, thank you so much for your loyalty. I love y'all so much. Mwah. So today I'm going to be doing a get to know Meshia, like Q&A. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. And I've been gaining a lot of subscribers lately, so I felt like it would be a perfect time to go ahead and do this little Q&A. So, y'all can go ahead and watch this and just get a feel for who I am, my personality, stuff like that. And then, check out my other videos. Plus, I just love answering questions. Like, I'm that type of person that I'm the one always asking people a bunch of questions, but I actually like to be asked questions. Like, I don't mind questions. So that's what we're gonna do. So if this is something that interests you, then keep watching. So if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so that you can get the future posts. And if you end up liking this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. So this is what I decided to do. I wrote all the questions down and put them in this little bowl because I just thought it would be fun to, write them all down and do like a little popcorn thing versus me just scrolling on my phone. Like, I'll just sitting there looking at me scroll, and I just scroll on my phone and just pick random questions that I want to answer. With this, it's like I can't pick the question. Like, it's literally whatever comes out is what I gotta answer, So I just thought it would be more fun doing it like this. So let's go ahead and get to it because I don't want to make this super long. I really don't. Okay. Oh my God. That's funny. I would get this question first. Well, y'all can't even read that. But the question says, why am I single? Why am I single? Well, that's the last two relationships I was in was a fail. And then honestly, I feel like guys be thinking they're ready for like a real good woman and they don't be ready for real, Either they don't have their shit together or they give like real low effort, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I bring a lot to the table, so you can't be giving low effort. That's not how you win me over. I'm very, it's not hard to win me over really. You just gotta like really pay attention and listen to what I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm going to tell you what I want and need and what I like. So, you can't ignore those things. But in short, I'm single because I just haven't met that one yet. I have met in the past, of course, with the last relationship where I thought I met the one and they wasn't the one, So I'm very traditional. I want to be a wife. I want to be a mother, have a family, have some pets, all that type of stuff. And you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people that just don't want that. So, but hopefully, I have all that sooner than later. Next question. Your biggest fear. That was a good question. Your biggest fear. Honestly, like, my biggest fear is dying, really. Like, because I guess it's like the not having control. Like, I don't know how I'm going to die, what I'm going to die from, when I'm going to die. Like, yeah, like I fear that, you know what I'm saying? I do believe in heaven and hell. So just wondering, like, damn, did I do bad things to where, like, enough bad things that'll send me to hell, or was I good enough to make it to heaven? This may sound corny, but like, if you're asking, like, yeah, me dying is one of my fears, or burning up in a fire, like, that is one of my fears. Like, I be hearing of people's house catching on fire, their apartment catching on fire. Like, I don't want to burn to death. I don't. So yeah, I said those like my two biggest fears: burning alive and just dying. Period. Let's see what's next. What's your favorite clothing line? I love me some Shein. I call it Shein. Most people say Shein, which I think that's very ugly. I call it Shein. I feel like that's how you pronounce that. and Forever 21. So Sheen, Forever 21 are like my top two go to. Like, oh, and Curvy Sense. They are actually really good. Y'all need to check them out. They're actually really good. They're really good for like plus size, and like they're the company that anytime I order something, like if I order a 2X skirt, I know when I try it on, it's gonna literally fit how it's supposed to fit. With Sheen, you know, you just never know. Like you can order like a 3X and then it could fit like a extra large. It could fit very, very small. Or you could order a 3X and then it could be too big. With Sheen, you never really know. Forever 21 is a good one too. They pretty much are like whatever size you pick is what you're gonna get. So Forever 21 is good with that, and Curvy Sense. So those are like my top three favorite clothing lines: Forever 21, Sheen, and Curvy Sense. Let's see. What time do you usually go to bed? Honestly, like I do not have a sleep schedule. Like whenever I fall asleep is what time I go to bed. Now like a weekday when I know I gotta work, I try to like wind down or just be like, okay, like I'm finna, yeah, like basically wind down or I'm finna try to go to bed, whatever. It's usually like 10 something. Sorry guys, something happened with my video, messed it up. But basically what time I go to bed, usually I say like 10 something to 11 something, maybe even 12, but you just never know with me. There's days I can be up to like, especially if I'm like talking on the phone with somebody, because I love talking on the phone. That's my thing. Like I don't really care for texting like that. I can be on the phone with somebody if they got a good conversation to like 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and they have to get up and clock in at 8 a.m. So you just never know with me. Let's see. Where were you born? Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised. I did live in Alabama and Florida for a little bit. I went to Job Corps in Alabama. So yeah, but born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee. But if you live in Montgomery or Birmingham, shout out to you. I used to live in Montgomery and Birmingham. And then in Florida, I used to live in the Phoenix Springs, Walton County. I went to Walton High School. So if you're from Florida, shout out to you too. Let's see. What's the next question? Have you watched Harry Potter? I feel like everybody done watched at least the first Harry Potter movie. Like, if you haven't, then like, what planet have you been on? Yeah, I've watched Harry Potter. I watched the first one and the second one. I haven't watched anything after that, which I actually do want to, like, I want to binge watch Harry Potter. Like, I actually want to sit and just binge watch all of them. But it's just so many of them. I'm just like, can I really get through all of those? Like, and then I feel like I would have to go back and like watch the first and second one again, because I don't really remember that. Like, that was so long ago. So yeah, but in short, yeah, I've watched Harry Potter. What's your favorite movie? I have so many of those, but I'm gonna just name off a few. So the entire Scream series, I am such a horror girl fan. Like, I love horror movies. So the entire Scream series, like Scream 1 through 6, like, yeah, I love me some Scream. And then Love and Basketball, Brown Sugar, Juice, just to name a few. All of those are my favorite. Like, those are the ones that I can watch over and over. Like, I'll never get tired of watching them. Like, yeah. biggest red flags in a guy. This is a great question. So, for me, the number one thing would be inconsistency. I hate an inconsistent man. Like, I'm very consistent, And I actually put effort too. Like, I'm not one of those females that you have to do everything. You gotta call me first. You gotta text me first. Like, you gotta just chase me. Like, and I don't reciprocate. I don't never call you first. I don't never text you first. Like, I'm not that type of female. So I don't appreciate if I meet a man like that that's like real inconsistent, go a whole week and not hit me up or nothing. Like, you shouldn't even go 24 hours without hitting me up. Yeah, I'm that type. I'm that type because for what? It's 24 hours in a day. You mean to tell me you couldn't take a few seconds out your day just to text and be like, hey, how are you? Whatever. Yeah, so inconsistent is the number one biggest red flag. The next biggest red flag I would say is a man that's not ambitious. You know, like I'm a very ambitious woman. So like, why are you not? Like, why? Every time I talk to you, and I be like, what did you do today? And it's just, oh, I just cooked, played the game, and that's it. And it's like that every single day. That's all you do. Like, you don't get no money. You ain't got no goals. You don't want nothing out of life. It's like so many questions. So a man that's not ambitious is definitely a red flag. And I would say a man that don't know what he want is definitely a red flag. Like, you know, like if I'm on a dating site and, you know, somebody hit me up and I'm like, what are you looking for? And you're like, I don't know. I'm just on here. I don't know. Like, you're on a dating site. How do you not know what you're looking for? Like, you know, it's just stupid stuff like that. Definitely. So those are the three biggest red flags that I always catch in men. Like, definitely. Next question. How long does it take for you to braid your hair? Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna ignore this question because I thought it was ridiculous. These are locks. I have locks. These are not braids. So I don't have to braid my hair because they're locked. They're locked up. So yeah. Let's see. What's your middle name? So my middle name is actually very unique. Shout out to moms for choosing this middle name. My middle name is Honey, and it's spelled Honee. So I thought that was dope that my middle name is Honey. You know, that's a good thing. Everybody loves honey, right? And then it's actually spelled different. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. Do you ever think about having the ability to teleport? If so, where would you go first? It's definitely a lot of times where I'd be like, man, I wish I could fly. Or like, if it's somebody that I really want to see, but they in another state, I'm like, man, I wish I could just teleport over there to their house. Like, like here I am. But if I could teleport, the first place I could go, it'd be Jamaica. I want to go to Jamaica so bad. Like, I got my passport this year, and I was supposed to go this year for my dirty 30, but I ended up not being able to go. But I really want to go to Jamaica. I love Jamaican food. It's, like, beautiful. It's the culture. Who wouldn't want to go to Jamaica? So I think that would be the first place that I would teleport to, would be Jamaica. Have any Netflix recommendations? I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of been an Amazon Prime girl lately. Like, I've been really watching that. I haven't really been watching Netflix for real, but when I was watching Netflix heavy, the stuff that I watched on Netflix the most would be All American, great show. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I love that show. I want to say You, but I only watched the first season. I kind of got burnt out on that. But I mean, I'll say it's good. It's a great first season show to watch. You. And there's another show, but I can't think of the name, so I'm not even gonna say it. But yeah, those would be my 3 recommendations for Netflix. How did you get into the acting business? Great question. So I've always acted since I was a little girl. Like, I used to always be in all the little plays in elementary school, middle school, and even in high school I was going to be in a big play that I ended up going to Job Corps. And so it's this girl named Amy. Shout out to you if you're watching this. We're friends on Facebook, And she had posted and was like, we need some extras for this horror student film for Belmont College. So I messaged her and was like, I would love to be an extra. And she got me into that student film. And then I met some other actors at that student film. And I was asking them, like, how do y'all be getting, like, acting gigs and stuff like that? And they was telling me how they got on the Nashville show. Nashville, we used to have a Nashville show. And so I ended up getting on there. And then the rest is history. I just started getting acting gigs. And this year the end of last year, I started taking acting classes with Island Izard. Shout out to him. He was on All of My Children. Great acting coach, great actor. I love him. I actually miss going to my acting classes. So just from Amy putting me in that student film about my college, I was able to just start getting more roles, meeting other actors, networking, and getting more experience under my belt and stuff like that. So yeah. See, let me see how many we got left. We got a few more questions left. Almost done. If you were to ever get pregnant, would you want a girl or a boy? Boy. I want to be a boy mom. Yes. And I want him to be a mama's boy. Like, I don't know. I feel like boys it's not hard, Like, yeah, I know they're bad and all that, but boys are not hard. And then they, they're very, like, helpful, to their mother and stuff like that around the house. And, I can be kind of like, because I'm always in my little soft girl era, I can kind of be like tomboyish. I put on some sweats and a hoodie, put my little boy in a sweats and hoodie, and we matching type shit, And then, too, like I said, like with girls, we need so much. Like, we just need so much, Girls get their cycles, they start getting breasts, we just start needing all type of stuff. And like, I'm the diva type, so if I have a little girl, she's gonna be just like me. And my little girl gonna always be up to par. Her hair gonna always be done, nice outfit. Like, I be seeing these little girls to be running around and be looking like anything, and I just be like, as a mother, like, how can you just let your little girl run around like that, So I just know how I'd be if I had little girls, and yeah, it'll get costly. It'll get costly. So boy, team boy. What's your favorite song? So I actually have a few right now that I've just been wearing out. So of course Drake, I Don't Give a Fuck, featuring Yeet. I just discovered him because of that song. I actually like Yeet. He got some good music. And then Drake and J. Cole, First Person Shooter. I love that song. And then there's two songs by Brent Bias that I love. Outside All Night and then Where You At. So those are like my 4 songs right now that I wear out, that I'm just crazy about. Your worst habit. So to keep it short and simple, my worst habit, I would say, is procrastination. I have my days where I will literally just sit and do nothing. And there's so much I could do, but I would literally just sit and do nothing. Or I would say overindulging in certain stuff. Yeah, I say that's my worst habit. I think it's the last question, y'all. We made it. Would you be willing to get a... This would be the last question. Dang, why did it have to be something stupid like this? Would you be willing to get a perm? Sweetheart, whoever you are, I have locks. I'm never getting a perm, ever. I'm going to have these locks until I'm old, until my locks are gray and long all the way down my back. I used to get perms when I was younger, for years actually, and then I became natural, and I was natural for a little bit, and then now I got locks. So no, I would never do that to myself again, put them chemicals in my head. Definitely not. I'm definitely on a natural tip now. But yeah, we made it to the end. We have all of these questions. Shout out to everyone that actually asked me questions, because it was kind of hard at first. Like, for a few days I had to keep telling people to ask me questions, like, because I want to do a Q&A. I just feel like it's a cool little get to know me, for my channel and for my current subscribers and my new subscribers that I'm going to gain. So if you did ask me a question, thank you so much for asking me questions and stuff. And y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a part two Q&A, where if y'all want to ask me stuff about editing and YouTube or more acting stuff or just anything. So let me know if y'all want me to do a part 2. But yeah, so if y'all like this video, of course, thumbs up this video, share this video with your friends and family. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. And yeah, I love y'all guys so much. I had a lot of fun doing this, so thank you for watching. And until next time, bye. Mwah.